SBTV.
Kill him and I'll pay you whatever you want. Make him suffer and I'll double it. Scream for me! You're gonna love this.
I have to say, I'm a little bit excited to be standing here right now. All right, don't play it down. Because I'm here with Batman and the Joker.
Hello. Yes, I'm Roger Craig Smith, voice of Batman.
I'm just going to call you Batman. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm good with that as well. You can call me Batman.
I'm here with two Batmans. Just when a girl thought her day couldn't get any better, there's an extra Batman.
I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
What was it like doing the voices for this game?
We're done? Oh, sorry.
Right, thanks, yeah, bye.
Sorry, thanks. No. It was incredible. What a huge honor. And nerve-wracking, exciting, and it was everything. And it's so surreal because it doesn't really hit home until somebody goes, "Oh, Batman." And you go, "Oh, what? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah." Just an iconic character, and what a huge honor, which doesn't do it service to say that I'm honored to play this role.
Congratulations are in order, sir.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
I mean, it must be kind of scary, stepping into such a well-known role. How did you feel?
Oh, that's exactly. Scared, petrified, terrified, mortified. But what you do is you trust your team. We've got such a strong team at Warner Brothers Games Montreal that you put yourself in their capable hands, and we spent the last year just kind of guiding this ship towards an amazing star, because Arkham franchise, obviously one of the highest rated games of all time.
If you're gonna pick a game, I mean, come on.
I'm gonna pick one. Let's get on with this one, And so we just really had to trust our like Eric Holmes, our creative director, Amanda Wyatt, our voice director, and make sure that what we were doing was going to be something that was going to resonate with fans. And so far, even before people have even seen it, just the little slivers that they've seen have really kind of it's getting people jazzed up.
Jazzed up. What a great phrase. Loving that.
I present to you the death of the Batman.
I mean, how do you start? I mean, when you come in to do a voice and you come into audition, do you kind of do like a version of what you think it should be, and then they're like, "Oh, make it a bit more bassy or something"? Is it kind of like that?
Absolutely. A lot of people ask, how did you come up with the voice of Batman? It's like, I did not. I mean, this was a collaborative effort working with Amanda and Eric to kind of throw voice prints against the wall and see what sticks. So they were hugely instrumental in saying, no, this is, especially since I didn't really know what version of Batman they wanted to capture with this.
And let's be honest, there's a lot of different versions of Batman, like way across the scale.
Absolutely. I did a very high-pitched version. It turns out that's not what they wanted.
They didn't want to go for camp. That's surprising.
I mean, they know what they're doing, not me.
Where's Black Mask?
Let me go!
If you insist.
You said it exactly, that these characters have been iterated on more than I think anything else in entertainment medium. And we're coming up on 75 years of Batman, so there's like a lot of history for us to pull from. And what we do is instead of like focusing like, does it sound enough like Mark Hamill? Does it sound enough like Kevin Conroy? So people that believe, well, these are the same characters that they played in other Arkham games. You just understand who the characters are, and you start with a really, really good story. And once you do that, people will naturally, as we've seen so far, people will naturally be like, I believe that's my Batman and that's my Joker.
Nice of you to drop in.
It must be one of those kind of tricky things where you obviously want to make the voice your own, but it's the kind of like that fine line between making it your own and putting your own stamp on it, but then not taking it too far.
I would have hated to have to come up with something completely quote unquote original for this, but what we found was something that's intrinsically original, because it's a series, it's a time period in the Batman history that we get to explore on our own, and we've got this wonderful framework within that, being like year 2 of Batman, and understanding that these characters will eventually be the characters that people have heard before in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, that we know where we're going, so that gives us the opportunity to make some really cool, interesting choices in this, so that when you see that, I want people to go back and play Asylum and City after they played this and see how they all stack up together.
I'm on your side.
My side. My side works within the law. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't be here.
So when you get into the recording booth, is there like a particular way? Because I've spoken to other kind of voice artists before, and they tend to talk about like they either kind of try and envisage who they're talking, or it's kind of like they sort of set their mouth or their jaw in kind of a funny way. Do you guys have like a technique? How do you get into the voice?
I don't know. For me, it's more like a posture thing. But Batman.
Can you show us?
There's not enough room. I'm usually standing on my head. Yeah, and there's a whole apparatus. There's
Breathing equipment
and things. It gets awkward. No, for me it was. We also had kind of some technical issues too with like trying to. We recorded in sort of in a different way than we would normally work with, just like a big, large diaphragm voiceover microphone in front of us. So it involved some little tricks here and there, but for me, he works in such a low register and he's so dark. It was just, kind of trying to make sure you're supporting all those notes, and yeah, because if not, it starts to sound like you're trying to, which doesn't sound very Batman-ish.
I'm Batman.
Swear to me. Swear to me.
Like, swear to me. Swear to me, I'm Batman. Can I have a job?
Oh, I'm out of the job.
Okay,
That's fine.
You can leave now. And how do you do it, obviously, for the Joker?
It just, you had to be willing to leave it all on the floor and be like, there was times I thought I was going to throw up when I was doing the laugh. Yeah, and there's a lot of times I was like, that's all I have for today. I can't do any more. And you just, every line that you have, you're like, I'm going to give it all on this one. I kept a copy of The Killing Joke up on my iPad, so every once in a while I just kind of glance over, because it's easy to get wrapped up in your performance as opposed to just what you're doing, and you're just telling a story. Yeah. And again, if you stay focused on that, then that's naturally going to come through. You don't have to worry too much about like, am I saying these words properly? And I love it when people are like, be lazy with the diction. I hate it when you have the perfect. It's perfect. We just need it. We lost that T on that word. It's like, well, come on, man.
Like nobody talks that way, and especially if you're in a kind of a heightened situation, you tend to, slum it down a little bit.
Heightened.
Could you sound like my mum?
Heightened situation, I think is. Can we
complain about my grammar as well?
Try it again. Heightened. I don't know what that word is. Heightened.
You and my mum need to get together and talk about my diction and grammar. It'd be great. Yeah.
Sorry to hear.
Must I do everything myself?
Well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. I'm a little bit more excited now. It's increased.
Good. Okay. We did our job.
To excite a woman with
From
a
a little
camera.
bit to just a little bit more. Yeah. Heightened.
It's been heightened. Yes.
Heightened excitement.
Thank you so very much for joining us. Cheers. Thank you.
My pleasure, love. Thank you.
Gotham's gonna burn! You need a new hobby.
Subscribe to SBTV to keep updated on the latest releases and check out more of our videos below.